Next thing I have is item number 37. These are license applications.
Move approval.
Mr. Chairman, second.
Subject to necessary requirements.
Whichever one, I don't know, you were.
I wasn't sure either.
You guys want to fight over that? Well, I find my
No.
pen. Who made the motion?
Roach.
One of us.
Roach made the motion. And who seconded?
I'll second.
Okay. Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Then we have item number 38. This is a instrument application for the,
Move approval. Second.
Rope did say it again.
Wait.
Is there any further discussion on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
I'm so
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
So moved. Well, did you make the motion? Were you making
I
a
sound
motion or
like a
asking
motion.
for a
I was
motion?
seconding it. Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? You guys are making this difficult.
Okay, so I guess I will call the Administration Finance Committee to order, recognizing that 4 members are present and Alderperson Haas is excused. I guess we'll start with item number 13. That was a motion to reconsider. This was a resolution approving open purchase carryovers, as well as departmental citywide carryovers and 2017 fund transfers and 2017 fund balance designations. We acted on this previously, but we're back here in committee for reconsideration.
Okay.
Alderman Chaplowski, did you have something you wanted to?
Yes. All the regular carryovers. I don't have my sheet in front of me.
I have it.
Okay, all the regular carryovers.
First 2 columns.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It's this last column. Really, there's 3 items in here.
It's on 2 sides. Which 3?
I'm sorry, there's more than 3.
Yeah.
There's
Well, that's
more
my
than 3.
highlighting, so don't get.
Okay.
Uh,
But any of the ones that non-budgeted, high priority items, that's what they have. Those are the ones I like to hold and bring them in front of us, and so we can look at everyone individually and be able to make, determination whether we do want that spending or not.
I'm going to say that when you look at this, it is kind of enlightening. Apparently, so election costs, we had $20,000 in election costs last year. It says traditionally budgeted in this manner through carryover. I think paying for elections is something government should do. It should be a regular line item in something in the budget. It shouldn't be relying on carryovers. Am I missing something? No. Also, replacing old equipment. I understand that when something comes up where there's an accident or, something, there's an emergency, but if we're just replacing aging equipment for various departments, that should just be budgeted in the normal budget process. And there is one item in here that I'm not sure even, I guess I'm missing this. So, we're due for a video upgrade in the council chambers, so people don't have to squint at our screen. And that money actually came from a Newmark tax credit enterprise called Fire. So I guess it was budgeted, it just wasn't purchased yet?
Right.
Correct, so that is a true carryover.
That's
Right.
Yeah.
So we were transitioning to a different method of doing the carryovers. In the past, the election costs were done through carryovers. Purchase of equipment we just presented it in a different manner this year. So I have talked with Alderman Chaplowski about this, and on behalf of the departments, if it would be possible to pass all of the items except that in the 3rd column, and perhaps hold a hearing we're having a meeting on the 9th, on Monday.
Okay.
We can have people available to discuss at that meeting, but then the remainder of the carryovers, as well as the fund transfers and fund balance designations, could go forward if
I don't
possible.
have a problem with
Which 3 are we holding? So
There's more than 3.
yeah, there's more than 3.
The 2 columns. We
Right.
passed this so just for a quick explanation for everyone in the audience, the first 2 columns are things we already either budgeted for in our 2017 or carried over, or we knew carryovers were coming, so we budgeted already for 2018. We allocated those first two columns already in through our budgeting process. It's the third column that I think you'd like each one to stand separately on their own merit, which I don't have a problem with that either. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, a lot of these things I think are going to be fine. You know, the fixing of the fueling pumps down at DPW that keep failing. That's a problem. But to your point, I don't have a problem waiting on that third column. And so with that, I make a motion to approve the carryover, the requested carryovers for the first two columns, and the items on the third column come before the council.
And the fund transfers.
Would this just be an
Yes,
amendment?
and the fund transfers and all those. So
Would this just be an amendment? No.
it'd be
Okay.
a brand new motion.
Okay.
So all the carryovers, fund transfers, fund balance designations in the first two columns, the motion is to approve those. The other ones bring back on the 9th.
Okay, Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Alderman Chapletsky.
I'll second it.
Yeah.
One second.
Is there any further discussion? Oh,
Alderman Weigel. They got this classified here as the non-budgeted high priority items needed to advance in advance of 2019. Those are the ones we're holding, correct?
correct.
So we know they have their title.
Yeah, so
Like the
there,
expectation.
it's, some furniture,
The crossing guards.
a zoning code update,
Mhm.
yeah,
The third column.
the third column. Yeah. Well, it's not all IT stuff, but there's,
But it-
yeah, it's,
There's various departments
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
included.
so-
I'm just eyeballing it here, it's gonna be over $200,000. Okay, any further discussion?
Mr. Chair, I would just say I think this is the way that the what's the department at the end of the Thank you. The finance department was going anyway. This is something that the finance department wanted to do in the future. So if anything, I think all we're doing is we're forcing the issue to occur this year as opposed to happening next year.
Okay.
So I think this is a good move. It's something the department heads wanted to do anyway.
And
so.
I wanna say that we're sending a message to department heads to budget more accurately.
Mhm.
Well,
Any further discussion? Alderman Chablisky.
Alderman Weigel. Well, your statement, you made it's like they didn't budget it because they didn't know how much money's gonna be left at the end of the year. This was money that and correct me if I'm wrong, something, but this is money that was left at the end of the year that they said, okay, we wanted this, but we didn't put it in our budget because we didn't think we were gonna have the money, and now we got this money, and that's why we want it. Am I correct, or?
It's left over from
Right.
expenses
So
that were
I can
budgeted.
understand why some of the items weren't put in the budget, because you didn't know if the money's gonna be there, but because you start your budget in the middle of the summer. So I'm not
Mhm.
saying that it's something that they're trying to hide and slide through. I'm just saying that it's just,
Stand alone.
Any further discussion? So, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Who made the motion?
and I said,
Alderman May and Chapletsky. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? The reconsidered motion passes. Item number 14. An ordinance to amend subsection 1089B of the West Allis RMC relating to tax collection of licenses and permits to be withheld for non-payment.
Move approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
And discussion. Nick's got something,
Yeah.
Assistant City Attorney.
So I talked to Scott about this a little bit as it's been going back and forth, and License and Health knows kind of how this scheme can work, but this is in the code right now for a reason. We've been using it as a loan. To reduce this, or to take this out, would reduce our ability to get loans. And I understand the concerns there. I don't have a feeling which way it can go or which way it doesn't go, but historically, this has been a useful means for the city to ensure that loans are being paid. That's the only 2 cents we have in this one. I believe everything else is staying the same, it's just the loan aspect of it being removed.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Item number 15, a resolution adopting the Milwaukee County Hazard Mitigation Plan for 2017 through 2021. Do I have a motion?
Move approval.
Second.
And discussion? I'm gonna guess this is just a pro forma document that we get from them, or does?
Yeah, this is
DC
a, what you have is a portion of a countywide hazard mitigation plan that Milwaukee County put together with input from a couple city departments, from every municipality in the county. If we don't adopt it, we wouldn't be eligible for any FEMA funds if we had a disaster in our community, so you have to have a plan of some sort adopted. That's the plan that Milwaukee County put forth. So it's not the most robust plan, but it is a plan. It's just a rubber stamp so that we get reimbursed if needed.
Okay, so this isn't encumbering us any
Nothing
money,
at all.
but it helps us get money back,
Correct.
because we're part of this group. Okay.
Yep.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Item number 16, a report from,
approval? Or do you want to read it?
Second.
you know, constituents at home watch on TV
Go
and they
ahead,
want to know
read it
what
all
we're
to them.
talking about. A report from the Finance Director Comptroller submitting a report for February 2018 indicating City of West Allis issued checks in the amount of $3,206,878.68. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
And a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Item number 17, a communication from city administrator requesting to fill the vacant position of planner in the Department of Development and Planning Division.
Move for approval.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries, or approved. Item number 18,
Mr.
claim.
I move approval of the city attorney's claim report as recommended.
For item
Items
number,
18 through 22.
Second.
do we have a second? Okay, I would say, for discussion, that I have an issue with item number 21 that I'd like to discuss, and I see the city attorney's not here.
Do you want to pull that one out?
So I'd like to pull, if you could pull 21 out, okay?
Good friendly amendment.
Okay, so Alderman May is moving approval, and who's the second? Jablonski? For 18, 19, 20, and 22. Is there any further discussion on these? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Those claims are moved in accordance with the city attorney's claiming report. On item number 21, can we discuss without a motion in a second? Or can we just hold this one? I guess I'd like to
If you
hold
want to
this
hold
one.
it, let's hold
I'd
it.
like to hold this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Next meeting we do.
Okay. So, there being
adjournment?
no further action for this committee, move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. We're adjourned.